Hello and welcome to all you Cancerians. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for Cancer for the month of September 2013. And you Cancerians are really going to like this month, I hope, for most of you. Because it's again a very crucial month, and it seems to be that every month nowadays is a crucial month, but this one in particular is a very crucial one. So crucial that I made a separate video of the constellation that is happening around the middle of the month. It's Venus, it's Saturn, and the North Node, all in 8 degrees of Scorpio. So all in the same degree, which is really rare. And it's not only happening around the middle of the month, there's also at the end of the year in November, on the 3rd of November, there's an eclipse on that point. So it shows that it will have its consequences for the rest of the year. So again, if you are interested to know more about this particular constellation, check out the video that I have added here under this YouTube video below. But what does it mean for the Cancerians? What does it mean? I think for a lot of Cancerians, it's really a very important time in general. With having Pluto there opposing your sign, which means a lot of Cancerians are transforming themselves. And a lot of Cancerians are now feeling more confident than ever with that Jupiter in your sign, which is going to be there for the rest of certainly the rest of the year. So take advantage of that. Now, this Venus-Saturn North Node Scorpio thing for you happens in the 5th house, which is a very house of the heart. So everything. Now, first I'm going to tell in general. In general, it means for all of us a wake up for truthfulness of what we value in our lives. Because Venus is associated with what we think is important, and Scorpio is associated with, you know, no superficial stuff going on. So for all of us, it's getting into contact with that energy. Saturn there means working hard to accomplish. So we all have the ability of working hard. That's the Saturn with the Venus of what we like and what we want to achieve and what we need in our lives. That we think is what we like in our lives, actually. So with the North Node there, which is all about the future, we are pulled towards what we need for the future. So if you look in a natal chart, and I know some Cancerians do have in their natal chart Venus conjunct Saturn, not all of them of course, but some of them, and that always makes, even Cancerians, that always makes someone a professional person, a person who's good in doing business, a person who's good in being objective, because Saturn is this very cool sign, and Venus is a very generous and gentle sign. Mixing the two means that there are, especially here now in Scorpio, it means a deep understanding of what we all truly need in our lives and what we like in our lives, and Saturn can accomplish that. So these people who are having this in the natal chart, they can accomplish what they really like, and we all have the opportunity to do that. For you, it's in the 5th house. In general, it's the most expressive house. It's the house of the Leo. It's the house of the heart. So whatever you want to accomplish with all your heart, or maybe a child's dream, or maybe your own company, or maybe your children, so anything that has to do with that, or maybe your romantic endeavors, they are highlighted here. If you are not having a relationship, this is a really a testimony, or certainly when you're having a Cancerian rising, that you can meet someone. The North Node is involved here, so it's our future life, and it's with Venus Saturn, so it's probably a Venus Saturn kind of person that you are going to meet. So gentle, the Venus, and Saturn, the wisdom, a gentle, maybe a bit a person who's a bit older, but not necessarily. It can be a wise person. And so yes, it's certainly an opportunity to meet someone new, and there is a good chance that it's long lasting, because Saturn is always the commitment planet, especially in relationships. Now, for other people, it could mean that they are going to accomplish what they really, really liked even when they were a young child, whether it is a dream that is related to their work, whether it is a dream that is related to their own creativity, to make something creative. It's also a very inspiring position because it is related to Neptune. So Neptune trines this very Saturn, and that is also a combination of making the dreams come true. And I'm just looking at what house this is the 78, the 9th. So it's also what you believe in, and what you believe in, what is important in your life, considering your value system and considering your belief system. So there is opportunity to structure that in a very general way. So for a lot of Cancerians, they can really have the opportunity to feel that they have things in their own hands now. They can make things happen now. We can all. But for you, as I said, it's in that 5th house of your self-expression. You can show who you really are. Isn't that one of the best things that we can do in life? Because if we show who we are, who we really are, we are going to attract the people that resonate with us on a true level. Because if we are not true to ourselves, and this is all about truthfulness to ourselves with this Venus in Scorpio, a Venus in Scorpio really needs to be true to themselves, and because they don't like things not, or objects or people not being true. So if you do that for yourself, if you do that in the things that you create, in the things that you do day by day, in the life that you live, you are going to attract people in your life who are going to be more true to you as well. So that could be an interesting thing for Cancerians as well. So what about the new moons and the full moons, which are very important for Cancerians? Well, the new moon is happening on the 5th, the beginning of the month, around the 5th in Virgo. And that is actually nice for you because it's your 3rd house, and the 3rd house is about your thinking processes, how you communicate. So there can be a new beginning there. It can be also a new beginning when it comes to neighbors. Maybe new neighbors, maybe a new sibling coming up, or maybe a renewal of a contact with a sibling. And you will have a full moon at 19th, which is very close to when that Venus-Saturn thing and North Node thing is happening. So after that, on the 19th, there is a full moon. So again, it shows for you in particular, it's going to be very important. It's in that 9th house of Pisces, that full moon. So there will be, things will become very clear on a high level. You know, the 9th house is this house of higher understanding that everything is connected, and that everything has its reason, everything has its place, and you will understand that way better. Not that you don't understand it now, but even more around the very end, around the 19th, and then up to the end of the month. So, very exciting month for you Cancerians. Really a time to be very expressive, and I think if there is a sign that is very creative, it is a Cancerian, because it's a water sign. They are very receptive, and they are very intuitive, and therefore now it is the time to manifest what you feel and what you think is important in life. So, wishing you all the best. Another small thing, what I associate with when it comes to a stone, the Venus-Saturn thing is this stone, jade or jade, or how do you call that? Is this green, very hard stone. And it's also a stone that doesn't break, which I also associate with this Venus-Saturn thing. You know, things will, there is a not breakable, unbreakable aspect to it to achieve something that is very firm and very solid as a rock. And this stone favors harmony and favors actually, you know, this unbreakable thing that we want to gain in our life and that we think is important. So wish you all the best with it, and see you next month. Bye bye.